What's going on? I am Northwest Arkansas. What's new NWA? Coming at you the week of February 5th. It's your boy Randy Wilburn. I'm excited to be here today with another episode. It's a little later in the day than normally when I post these. I usually get these out around noontime on Friday, but I've been working on a number of things. I want to share some stuff with you today. I hope you like it. And just bear with me as my skills continue to get better in this area of video, combining video with audio. The audio piece is tight. The video piece is what I'm still working on. So I appreciate your patience. I just wanted to talk with you really quickly about, just what's been going on lately and things that have been happening, and just kind of let you know, what's happening in our neck of the woods. We had an amazing episode today. Not today, but Monday rather, because of course that's when the podcast comes out every Monday. The I Am Northwest Arkansas podcast comes out, and we had a chance to sit down with Mary Beth Brooks, and Mary Beth is from the Arkansas Small Business and Technology Development Center. Yeah, it's a mouthful, but these guys do amazing work. And Mary Beth was kind enough to spend some time with us. We talked about the PPP loan, the Economic Impact Disaster Loan, which is called the EIDL. We talked about how her program works. I mean, they do all kinds of small business work, small business consulting with firms throughout Northwest Arkansas. But the most important thing is right now they are holding the hands of small business owners and independent contractors that aren't sure whether or not they qualify for the PPP loan. There's still money out there. You need to get it. I said on this video last week that I was able to go put mine through. I got the second round of funding. Some of you haven't gotten the first round of funding, and a lot of it is because either you're record keeping or just the lack of awareness of what is available and accessible to you. And I'm just encouraging you that you don't have to sit on the sidelines. And people like Mary Beth and her team at the Arkansas Small Business and Technology Development Center can help you out. That is episode 105 of the I Am Northwest Arkansas podcast. You need to check it out. You don't want to miss it. You can download it right on our website at iamnorthwestarkansas.com. I think you'll like what Mary Beth is talking about. And if it does help you out and you listen to this and you decide are able to get a PPP loan or an EIDL loan, please let us know. Let us know that this information was helpful to you, because we want to make sure that we are sharing the best information out there for our folks in Northwest Arkansas. The next thing I wanted to tell you about is that Black-owned NWA is having their Northwest Arkansas Black-owned Business Expo. That's happening at the end of this month, and you don't want to miss it. They are going to be celebrating Black History Month. That's this month. If any of you follow us on Instagram at I Am Northwest Arkansas, you will know that each day we're putting out a Black History fact or tidbit about somebody that has created some Black history. And it's actually kind of cool. I mean, personally, for me as an African American, I celebrate Black history every day. So February is all year for me. But for a lot of folks, it's just creating awareness. And I'm trying to share it with my white brothers and sisters and anybody else that will listen. But I really want to encourage you to check it out. And you can get the updates that we put out every single day this month, specifically for Black History Month. You can check that out on Instagram. But I really want to encourage you to be a part of this. If you are a Black-owned business in Northwest Arkansas, you should come out to the Northwest Arkansas Black-owned Business Expo. It's going to be an outstanding event. I went last year. They're going to be doing it safely this year, socially distant. There's only going to be a limited number of tickets available, and they're going to be doing metered entries, meaning that you're going to have a ticket for a period of time, and you can go in and participate, but then you got to leave because we still got to be safe. We still got to mask up Arkansas. So I really want to encourage you to avail yourselves of that. And this is not just for Black folks. So anybody that's white that's watching this video, nobody's being excluded. We want everybody there. So if you are in Northwest Arkansas, whether you're red, black, yellow, Puerto Rican, or Asian, you need to come to this event. And that was a quick reference to Q-Tip from Tribe Called Quest. So if you didn't get that reference, it's all good. The next thing I wanted to tell you about is I want you to go out and support our local bars and restaurants. Hannah Withers from Maxines Tap Room in the Leverett Lounge, she's been just really struggling with as so many service restaurants have been struggling during this pandemic. And I'm thankful that this next round of COVID relief that's coming out, they have special money earmarked for bars and restaurants, which is going to be huge. They have been overlooked during this pandemic, and we want to try to support them as much as possible. So I really want to encourage you, if you like a libation or two, then I want to encourage you to get out to the local bars and restaurants and support them any way that you can. Especially go and support Maxine's Tap Room. Hannah Withers has done so much for this community, so just a big shout out to her. I really want to encourage you to support what she's doing, but just support our local service industry any way that you can. And the big thing about it is that the governor, after February 2nd, has extended the hours, so you can actually hang out in a bar past 11 o'clock at night and nobody's going to kick you out. Just wear your mask, be responsible, and just have a good time, you know. And I got to tell you, the drinks at Maxine's Tap Room are off the charts, so there's that whole thing. But I just, go out and support a local small business. Also want to just give a big shout out to Big Box Karaoke. Those guys are doing some really cool things, and we're about to team up, and I'm going to actually connect with them to learn how they have been surviving during this pandemic. Because again, as I said, service industry businesses have really struggled, but these guys have just, Milena and Justin Urso have really found a way to survive and thrive, and they have learned to pivot on certain things. So I just want to encourage you to check them out at Big Box Karaoke. They're actually right on Block Street, right down the street from Maxine's Tap Room. So you can go to Big Box Karaoke, get some food real quick, and then run up to Maxine's Tap Room, or vice versa. Check those guys out. Support small business. I would really appreciate that. I've got some small businesses that I'm going to give a shout out to in the next couple of episodes that are in Springdale, Rogers, and Bentonville. So don't worry, I'm coming to you. I haven't forgotten about my cousins up north, and that would be those other 3 towns outside of Fayetteville where I live. So the next thing is I want to share with you, and I probably didn't put the right thing up, but let's see. I want to share with you the fact that my man Omar Kasem, this kid never lets any grass grow under his feet. If you want to learn about entrepreneurship, if you want to learn about never say die, never say never, he's had his business taken away from him. People renege on deals that they had etched in stone, and he has been the better for it. And I give this young man a lot of props, but Plomo is his next business iteration. It is a quesadilla bar, if you will, and it's really, right now they just do takeout. And before it was just a weekend thing. Now he's made it, I think it's 7 days a week. But I'm actually claiming that it is 7 days a week. So check out Omar and what he's doing at Plomo. It's right down on Dixon. You can't miss it. It's kind of like behind where his Juice Palm location is there on Dixon, across from like 609 West Dixon. So that's about where he is. I'm sorry I don't have the exact address. But yeah, definitely, if you can support Omar and what he's doing with Plomo, check him out there. And then I wanted to share with you guys that recently the good people at Cityscapes magazine featured moi in the February issue of the magazine. I really want to encourage you to check it out. It was an amazing spread. I can't believe they gave us so much real estate, but they shared a little bit of our superhero origin stories. So if you want to learn about me and my family, and what we're doing here in Northwest Arkansas, and why this place holds such a special place in my heart after only 6 years of being here, please check out the February issue of Cityscapes. Let me know what you think about it, and then just listen to the podcast. And we'll keep it going. And finally, for those of you that have been binging a lot of TV shows like I have from time to time when I do have free time, I highly want to recommend that you check out Lupin. Lupin is amazing. It's a French series. It's 5 episodes, and there's a cliffhanger at the 5th episode that leads to another 5 episodes, which have already been done. So they're in the can. They just haven't been released yet. Netflix is holding people out. But this has been one of the fastest growing Netflix show series on Netflix. And the cool thing about it is it's in French. And so I actually watched the original in French. I don't speak French, but you could pick up some things, but it's actually better to hear the actors in their own native tongue. And this guy is amazing. He was also in another movie, and I can't think of the name of it, but it's a movie where he takes care of a very rich man and actually like kind of helps this man restore his joy for living. And that's the same movie that Kevin Hart and Bryan Cranston were in. They played in the American version. And I apologize, I can't think of the name, but the bottom line is this guy is an amazing actor. Lupin is from the start to the end is all that and a bag of chips. If you don't like it, come tell me and we'll talk. But the bottom line is there's 5 episodes already done. The other 5 episodes will be released soon. They're completed as well. But and the 5th episode is such a cliffhanger. I don't want to give it away. Just watch it. You'll enjoy it, and let me know what you think. The other one that I also picked up recently and started watching, which came out in 2019, was Watchmen, which was on HBO. Some of you probably said, yeah, Randy, we saw that. I thought it was good the way they weaved in the historical accuracy of the Tulsa massacre and all about the Greenwood district there in Tulsa, which is right downtown Tulsa. That's kind of on the border of where the ballpark is and all of North Tulsa in that area where they had the Tulsa race massacre, and just some really interesting information. And it's interesting how they weaved in the storylines with Regina King's main character and everybody else. But check out Watchmen if you can. It's definitely worth it. And so that's kind of all I wanted to share with you today. I have so much fun doing these episodes. They're quick, right coming at you with a little something on a Friday afternoon. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you that are supporting I Am Northwest Arkansas. The love that we are receiving on a regular basis, I just from the bottom of my heart, I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. And I'm here to help you be successful. So any way that I can do that, I would love to do that. I did put a post out on Instagram, and I'm going to challenge everybody that's watching this video. If you or somebody else that you know should be on the podcast, reach out to me. Let's talk. I can't guarantee that everybody's going to be on there. I'm only one person, but I'm making a concerted effort to tell as many stories as I can about people that are here in Northwest Arkansas, making this place such a great place to be. 32 new people a day are moving here. I don't know if that figure has changed any since the pandemic started, but let's just say, for argument's sake, that it's still 32 new people a day. That's huge. This place is going to be about twice the size that it currently is in 2040. You're not going to recognize Northwest Arkansas, even in the next 10 years, I would say. But in the meantime, let's continue to make the best of it, because those of you that are here, let's just continue to sow back into this soil here in Northwest Arkansas and make it the best place that we can. Regardless of what your race, creed, or nationality is, we can make this a special place that when people come here, they say, man, I had no idea. In Arkansas, of all places, and don't look at me like that. Those of you that are native Arkansans, I get it. Maybe you're upset I'm saying it that way, but those of you that aren't from here, that moved here, you know what I'm talking about. And when you talk to your friends in other parts of the country and you say Arkansas, they look at you like you have two heads. But they don't know the Arkansas that I know and that you know. So I really want to encourage you, continue to let people know, tell the good news. And if you've got a story to share, I want to share that story with you. So that's all I have for you today. I will catch you guys on the backside next Friday with a new episode of What's New NWA. I'm your boy, Randy Wilburn, the host of I Am Northwest Arkansas. The podcast comes out every Monday, and we'd love to hear from you. So that's all I have for you. Talk to you soon. And enjoy the Super Bowl. Who you got? Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes. I know probably 75-80% of the people watching this video that are in Northwest Arkansas are rooting for the Chiefs. I quietly am rooting for Brady. I just like to see him get 7. We'll see what happens. See, I did it right this time, 7. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.